when you hear the word diabetes, what comes to your mind?
Insulin, blood, sugar. Yeah.
Okay. And do you have any experience with people with diabetes?
I know some people with diabetes. My cousin, two of my cousins have diabetes.
Oh, do they? Are they young or are they older?
They're adults.
Adults. How old are these adults?
20s, 30s, I think.
20s or 30s. Okay, that's pretty young to have diabetes. And first cousins or
First.
First.
Mm-hmm.
And what about your parents or grandparents, or aunts or uncles, or?
Yeah, my grandmother had diabetes. On my dad's side, and my grandfather on my mom's side, and my great aunt on my mom's side.
So you've got quite a few people with diabetes in your family. Have you been around when they're taking care of themselves?
A few times. Not too many.
Okay, and a little bit that you've seen. What do you see?
They test the blood sugar using the test strips and the meters, and I saw my great aunt give herself an insulin shot once.
Do they ever talk to you about how they have to take other things they have to do to take care of themselves?
Not really.
Okay. Do you ever hear anything about watching what you eat?
All the time.
You hear that all the time. Okay. So what kinds of things do you hear?
That they have to be careful not to eat too much sugar. They can eat sugar, but that's after they take their insulin to make sure they don't go into I think it's sugar or something like that. Not a whole lot of fatty foods, things like that.
So do you have any concerns yourself about that you might get diabetes?
Some, not many.
I mean, it's not keeping you up at night.
No.
But in thinking about it, do you watch what you eat? Do you think about it when you're eating?
Sometimes.
Okay. What kinds of things do you say to yourself?
I don't really say too much. I don't eat a whole lot of sugar, candy, I'm not a big candy person.
Okay. How about that fried chicken? You eat any of that?
Oh
Oh
yeah.
yeah. Catfish?
Yeah.
Huh? And do you have any concerns about that?
Not really. I don't know. I prefer baked food over fried food.
Oh, do you?
I'm one of those odd kids that would rather.
All right. How about do you like fruits and vegetables?
I love fruits and vegetables.
Do you? Green vegetables? Right now, what's growing right now that you could eat?
Right now, tomatoes, greens, collard greens, turnip greens, that kind of stuff. Peas, pretty sure. I think that's it as far as the vegetables.
You eat peas? How you fix those?
It depends on the peas. You usually boil them, and then season them, and you eat them.
Pretty good?
Yeah.
All right. You cook?
Some.
What's your best recipe?
I don't think I have a best recipe.
Nothing that you like to make or fix?
Not really.
Okay. Have a favorite meal?
I'm not picky, so I don't think I have a favorite.
So you're just happy with whatever. Okay. Do you think that let me ask you this. What do you think might cause diabetes?
Sometimes it's genetics. Other times, not watching what you eat, your body doesn't make enough insulin to keep up with the. It doesn't make enough insulin to help regulate the system.
Okay. And do you think that there's risk factors in the community, in the area here where you live?
Some, especially like with overweight people, because that's usually one of the factors that causes it.
And what would you say would be? Can you give me an example, maybe, of a risk factor?
High blood pressure, probably. watching what you eat.
So those are things to watch out for then. Are there things in the environment then that might be of concern?
Environment like what?
Well, just places you go or don't go, or things that you do or don't do.
No.
Okay, nothing that you can think of right now. Okay, what do you think is the most important thing that a person should do if they're around someone with diabetes?
Be very mindful and understanding of what the and I won't call it a disease, but what the condition is, and understanding how it works and why it happens, and how to help them manage and watch what they eat.
People get kind of sensitive. You seem to be okay with eating lots of things, but sometimes people are kind of pretty picky about what they eat. How can you, as a family member, support someone? You say you have cousins that have diabetes and several other people. So what can you do to support those people?
Check on them every now and then. Make sure they're eating right and taking their insulin and checking their blood sugar a couple of times a day. Make sure they're keeping themselves on track with it.
Do you ever have conversations with your cousins and say, what's it like to have diabetes? Or
No, never.
never have those conversations? They never bring it up and start talking to you about it?
No.
They just kind of avoid the whole topic?
I won't say they avoid it, just never comes up.
It just doesn't come up.
Yeah.
Could you say that one more time to me?
It just never comes up.
And why? Why don't you think it comes up?
I don't know, I guess because we just know it's there, and I don't know.
All right.
Really
If somebody has cancer, would that be something that you would talk about?
in the beginning, like once, like if it's something new to me and I'm curious, maybe, but after, no.
Okay. Do people your age talk about things that might be bad things or bad things that can happen to you?
Not really. I don't think so.
Most young people think.
Yeah, I'm young. I got my whole life to live. Type.
Yeah. Tend not to think about the bad things. Do you think you're just graduating from school? So while you've been in school, what kinds of lunches and things? Have they been healthy lunches that you get at school?
For the most part, somewhat. I went to the math and science school in Columbus, so it's like a residential high school, and we ate on the college campus, and we ate at the college cafeteria, and they tried to, make things healthy, but I don't think they tried to make them seem or look healthy, but I really don't think they were all that healthy. Salad, there was a salad bar, so that was okay.
Mm-hmm.
You can make your own sandwiches.
Mm-hmm.
So they tried to make it healthy, and they had low-fat cookies and low-sugar cookies and stuff.
But you had choices.
You had choices.
You had choices.
It was a good place to go.
Okay. And did you pick the healthy choices?
Sometimes.
You drink much pop
Not really.
or soda? You call it soda?
Yeah, either one. Not really.
How much water do you drink a day?
Recently, not much. But during school, I drank a lot of water.
Did you? Now, are you athletic? Do you go out and play sports or?
Not really.
Okay. How do you get activity?
I walk a lot at school. We'll go to the gym and swim.
So you swim?
Sometimes.
Mm-hmm. So you don't call that exercise? It's fun.
Yeah. I don't do it enough to call it exercise.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, everything counts. I like to count it all. Right? And so one of the concerns we have is that there's quite a few younger boys and girls getting overweight and pretty heavy before they even graduate from high school. Have you seen that as you've been in school? Have you had friends or see other people in your class?
Mm-hmm.
Would you think it's a problem?
It
a
might
concern?
not. Yeah, right now, yeah, it is. I mean, to them or to other people right now, it may not seem like that, but it is a big problem.
How do you think the kids that are overweight are feeling about themselves?
Probably they have really low self-esteem. And I don't know. They probably try not to think about it or try to ignore it, just try to make themselves fit in.
Yeah.
But in the back of their mind, it's probably still there.
So what can we do in a community to help young people make healthier choices?
I guess bring awareness to like the whole situation in general. Do health fairs and sports rallies. I guess bring the community together for that one common cause. Exposure to farmers markets, I guess, so they can experience all the different fruits and vegetables in season and learn what foods they can make using the in-season vegetables instead of processed and already pre-made foods.
So you have a lot of ideas. Huh?
Full of
You're full of ideas, are you?
Yes.
I hear that. So, tell me what a sports rally is.
Well, in that sense, I guess have the community come together with different sports stations set up where you can play basketball, you can go swimming, you can play tennis, soccer, kickball, baseball, just all come together. More likely at a park or something.
Okay.
Where you can all get together.
And you don't have a park like that here? Do you have a park like that here right now?
I know there's a softball park in the depot, and we have a park in Cedar Creek, but they're close to pool.
Mm-hmm.
But for the most part, it's still basketball courts and other areas, baseball fields and stuff.
What could you do? What could you do to make a difference?
I guess bring awareness to the people. I guess.
What would be a comfortable way for you to do that?
Organize an event, a community event, I guess.
Could you organize your friends? Could you get your friends motivated to do some things different? Yeah. We got your name now and number.
Call me.
Can we call you?
Yeah, sure.
You know Marika? She could call you. She's pretty good at calling people. Because we're not really sure what we're going to do yet in the community, but there's going to be some things happen, and it's going to be real important to have the voices of younger people who live here in the community to get you involved too. I know you're going to go off to college, but you can come home, won't you?
Yeah.
Come home, visit. Gotta come home and visit and some things, and so maybe as you're home on breaks and in between things, you might be able to get involved. Is there anything that you think that we could do to help kids in schools be healthier?
I mean, I know there are things out there now that's helping them. Like, I know they have to learn about the food pyramid. I guess try to find better ways to persuade them to get interested, especially younger kids, because the younger you start, the better they alcohol get.
When you were little, young, 8, 9 years old, did you have a role model? Did somebody you looked up to or wanted to be like?
I particularly remember, I guess, my mom maybe.
Mm-hmm.
I guess.
Mm-hmm. Did you ever think that older teens or older people who are just a little bit older than you were kind of a model of what you want to be like or not be like?
Yeah.
Mm. So do you think young people respond to sort of role models?
Oh yeah.
Huh? You think that would be, so if there were a group of young people, maybe your age, or maybe seniors in high school or juniors, who would become like activists, much more active, and try to become the people who actually go out and talk to the kids. Think the kids would listen?
Yeah.
Think they listen to you all more than they listen to me?
Probably. More
Okay.
than likely.
Would you be willing to work? You know, I'm putting you on the spot here. Right? Would you or your friends be willing to work with somebody, and not me maybe, but somebody else who kind of taught you, and then you went and taught others who were younger? Would that be interesting?
Oh yeah.
Huh? It would be.
Yeah.
Because you want to be a social worker. You want to take care of people, don't you?
Yep.
You're going to be a good helper person, won't you?
Yep.
All right, I hear that.